And so, what are your thoughts on the collective influence right now? And what can we do about it so that we move from the conditioning that the collective is
Mm,
throwing on us? And how do we get more into that influential space? In a way, it's almost like getting into the magic of it.
right. So I've been really focused on that in the last while. Um, Having direct conversation with the angelic, and I'm saying, angels, like what am I supposed to do about it? And the angels were really clear. They were like, face your own darkness. I was like, okay, and the angels then said, when you face your own darkness, you remove darkness from the world. And I was like,
Yeah.
whoa. So they were really clear that if we're harboring our own darkness, whatever parts of ourselves that we've not faced, that's our energetic contribution to the planet.
So, it's that shadow work, would you say? Shadow work,
And
which I think is very important.
shadow work, and also like anything that's it's in the depths of our being,
Yeah.
like the parts of ourself that we've not expressed, the emotions that we've not felt, anything that's just the gifts that we've not allowed to be in the light, all
Yeah.
that stuff. This and the shadow, as you know, is also the parts of ourselves that we're unwilling to claim as our own story.
Sure.
So when we actually do that stuff, we're removing darkness from the world. And so it's through our own process that we can actually contribute a greater light. And the reason the angels have been so fixated on that in the messages I've heard is it's because when we feel more safe, the earth feels more safe. There's a
Yeah.
synergetic relationship there. And I think that, as you know, hurt people. And
Hurt people. Yeah. And there's a lot of projection too, because when you have no space or when you're unwilling to face your shadow and it gets triggered, it's really an invitation to look. It's not even there to hurt you. It's like, hey, go take a look inside. Remember, it's like do that work, look in your own
Mm.
darkness and then alleviate it. So let me ask you, how can we bring more love to the world, do you think?
I think it's about being willing to see other people's radiance.
Oh,
I call it creating the angelic worldview, like being able to see the world through the eyes of the angels, because it does not matter who you are, or what you've done. The angels will always find your light. And when I'm seeing people who are even maybe difficult, I'm like, I'm willing to see your light. I'm willing
yeah.
to really see who you are.
Yeah.
Um,
And would you say that brings more humility just in doing that?
right.
Because when we're not right and they're wrong, right? It's we are together, right? Isn't
Mhm.
that a way to uplift our humanity? Is that what you think?
Yeah, and I think the moment that you start to um, make someone less holy than you is
Uh-huh.
the moment you lose your own holiness.
Yeah.
So that's really, that can be challenging, especially if there's a particular differ of opinion or approach to life or whatever. And I think the last few years has been um, a real opportunity to see the world differently and to see other people differently, and to also get to the root of who people are.
Right.
But people are like, I see a lot of people like the earth is punishing us, and I'm like, no,
No, the
we're
earth is not.
punishing
Yes, we're
we're
punishing
punishing
ourselves.
ourselves.
Okay, if you like this podcast and you want to see more, just click over here and you'll get to see more clips from this interview. If you just want to listen, well, if you click there, you'll listen to the entire interview available to you on any one of your favorite podcast channels.